What's up, family guys? Port Dash 20 Mary Lee at 7:17 p.m. in my city, Chicago, going all the way to 7:21. It is Moon Monday, July 28th. At least that's what they say. 2025, 14% on my phone. I watched the skit, Country Wayne Show. I told my Mary Myers, watch out for the similarities. Listen to what I say, because they, listen to my videos and they get a lot of their ideas from me and put it in their skits. They've been pimping my story all along. You know how I, get out. I'm real about mine. Long story short, they had a skit with Rolanda and her so-called acting husband or baby daddy, Malachi. He just, started recovering from work, walking. He was in a wheelchair or whatever. And I guess he was on disability or whatever, And, they put me on, disability in 1995, trying to make it seem like I'm crazy so they won't pay me for my rap legacy and this, that, and the third. I never wanted it, even when I was at the psych ward in 95 when they tried to give it to me. I said, no, I don't want it. There's nothing wrong with it. Real talk. It's like, you're not getting out the psych ward unless, you sign off on this. So, I figured, it'd come in handy later on. And yeah, it came in handy for me to tell my truths and stuff. And guess what? Country Wayne Show. They just did a skit talking about Malachi, talking about he didn't want the Social Security, and he begging Rolanda, his baby mama, for a job. Please, give me whatever. Reese, help me out. I never been like, when I first got to this program, Featherfist, the so-called, whoever manager or whatever, affiliated with Chicago's railroading me or whatever and stuff, had the nerve to tell me, to get a job. You understand? I'm an originator of rap since the age of 8, 1975. If everybody that came up off of me, don't you think I want my money? Real talk. You think I'm finna work for you? I don't care if I drop dead from starvation, because I already seen this coming. That's why they didn't give me $2 million tax-free in 1995 when I told them I already know I'm worth more dead than I am alive. They heard me, and they figured they'd get as much as they can off of me. And when I went to the funeral, that's supposed to be my mother's funeral in 2000, guess whose name was on the headstone? Mary Lee Davis. My mother's name is Mary Lee Wright. My name Mary Lee Davis. I think I went to my own funeral. They gave her a shot, I believe, and she never died and stuff. You know how they give you a shot, like when you get surgery and stuff, and you look dead or whatever and stuff, you don't feel nothing. Yeah, I think that's what happened and stuff. And I think I went to my own funeral because they wanted my rap legacy or whatever. Let me make it plain. I would never work for y'all. I would never work again in life. When you pay me everything that I'm worth, and then we can start something over. Other than that, but by then, I ain't gonna need you, right? Like I don't need you now. You needed me. And if you think you're gonna live, if they kill me or I die, like in Luke chapter 16, they, did the person dirty and God called them home or whatever and stuff. I promise you, if you think you're going to get away with me out there, bummy, whatever the case may be, you understand what I'm saying? I promise you, my death will be on your hand. Stacy, Featherfist, government, and every motherfucker eating off my rap legacy. 721. I'm just making it plain so you'll know. I will never work for you. Nobody. Not only that, they fired me on my birthday when I did get a job, and I would never be on time any damn way. You're not going to humiliate me. I would die first. And this the white ball, and I'm not going by myself. Now try me if you want to. Cut me off SSI that I never wanted from the beginning. I promise I ain't lying. Bases loaded. 13.